Hey guys, it's Brian with Brian's Auto and Diesel Repair here in Cedar Hill, Texas. Today we are going to be tackling a 2016 Nissan Titan transmission pan filter gasket service. We're going to be doing that today. I'm going to teach you how to do it. I'm going to do a voiceover this time. We're just going to do a voiceover over the video. So I'm going to try this out. We're going to see if it works. Let me know how you like it. I think it'll be easier on me to be able to do a voiceover, so we're going to see how that works out. So this applies to the years 2016 to the year 2019 Nissan Titan. So if you have a Nissan Titan between 16 and 19, this applies to you. So I'll let you know how much money you'll save if you do this service on your own, and I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, please like it and subscribe, and everybody have a wonderful day. Alright guys, first you're going to go up underneath the truck here. You're going to find your drain plug. You're going to get you a pan to drain all your transmission fluid, your old fluid, into your pan. So you're going to get 19mm socket or wrench, and you're going to loosen this drain plug, and you're going to drain all the fluid out of it first. Alright guys, we're getting our 19mm wrench and we're loosening the drain plug just to show y'all. We're loosening the drain plug, and you're going to drain all your fluid out of this pan. And after this, we will go on to the next step. Alright guys, here we go. We're going to take this pan loose now. So what you're going to do is you're going to get you a 1/4 inch 10mm socket wobble with the extension. And we're going to get underneath here. I'm going to have to set this camera up for y'all, so just have a little patience here. And you can kind of see what we're doing here. So there's your bolts there, your 10mm head bolts. And you're going to undo each bolt around the pan. I usually start off on one side and work my way around. Then once we get towards the last bolt, I'll kind of do that without everything falling down on you, and hopefully we have luck. I was just putting the drain plug in right there and tightening it up before we start loosening all these. Okay guys, you're going to start working these 10mm bolts out with your electric ratchet, 1/4 inch ratchet, and 10mm wobble. And as you can see, I'm just working them out, each one by one, keeping a hold of all my bolts. I ended up losing one of the bolts on this, you know. It never fails, you always lose one, but I always have one on standby just in case. So try not to lose your bolts. I usually use a magnet to hold all of them. I was being in a rush on this job, so I should have done that. Alright guys, you can see I'm holding the pan with my other hand. That's because we're close to coming off. I just so happen to have a couple more bolts on this, I just noticed. So we're going to take those last 2 bolts out that I noticed. And let this pan down. So always hold the pan with one hand when you're on these last 2 bolts. Okay? Hold the pan with one hand and loosen the pan with... So when I undid this one, it come down. Luckily, I had 1 bolt in still, so it didn't fall on me. So try and hold the pan when you're doing those last bolts. I kind of messed up, but luckily, I still had 1 bolt in, so it didn't fall all the way down on me. As you can see, I took that last bolt out there, and we're going to let the pan down nice and easy. Here we go. Alright guys, there's 3 bolts holding this filter on right here. 3 bolts. There's one right there. There's one on the other side right there. And there's one on the end right there where my finger is. Take those 3 bolts out and you should be able to pull this filter right off. There should be 3 bolts holding this filter in. Remember, 3 bolts are holding this filter in. Alright, you're going to install your filter and your 3 hold down bolts for the filter. As you can see, I'm pushing the filter in right now. Then I'm going to get my 3 bolts and I'm going to put the 3 bolts in and tighten them all down with a 1/4 inch ratchet. Super simple to do. Tighten those 3 bolts and we're on to the next step. Alright guys, I didn't show you this process, but you're going to clean your pan real good, then you're going to put all your bolts back in, and your new gasket, you're going to install that. So just make sure all your surfaces are clean, and you tighten all your bolts. Just go back around and make sure each bolt is wrist tight, okay, with a 1/4 inch ratchet. So there's your finished product. Then you're going to add 10.5 quarts, and that should be it. That should be your job.